so fucking tripped out.
I think
there's
Gilfie
weight loss.
blowing up those muddy wogs is probably one of the most memorable D&D memories I have.
Yeah, I can see it so clearly in my mind.
I
Just to
love
crash
the
into the island.
sounds that the Muddy Wugs made as well. The Donny from the Wild Laundry sound. Makes me so pleased whenever I remember it.
Oh, muddy wogs.
Right. No Muddy Wugs here. This is Super Serial D&D, bitches. So, it's been like a month. It's been a while. Fortunately, we ended on a pretty easy spot to pick back up on, which is in combat with a big dragon. If you can't remember, that's great, because neither can I. You went up the mountain for a while, did some stuff. Sandral jumped along ahead, did some solo adventuring, but eventually came back. Bungo has been your saving grace in terms of finding shelter when it otherwise would be kind of lost to you. Scraping out the sides of the mountain, which I believe is permanent, right? Stone shape or whatever it is permanent.
I think so.
So now there's just little fucking tourist holes halfway up the stairs on the mountain.
Hey, we're serving the community.
Have to see what the clan thinks about little holes carved out of its sacred mountain. See what happens.
Should I read you my notes? I made good notes last session.
Yeah, please. That'd be great. I've lost mine. Super annoying.
I drew a little mountain with stick people on it, and it says Chateau de Good Barrel 2 with a little hole. It says Augury tokens became snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I drew a picture of Sandral flying.
Mm-hmm.
And then Then I put we're exhausted as fuck.
Yep.
Then I drew a little doodle of an alien saying it's a dragon. And then I did a picture of Sandral versus the dragon. And Sandral saying hi to the dragon.
Yeah, she did try and speak with the dragon, but then fired the first shot. Sweet. Do people have their levels of exhaustion on their character sheet?
Yeah.
3 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, give me your exhaustion levels. Don't lie about it, or I'll give you extra.
3.
Oh god. And that's both the good barrels, I assume.
I think everyone's at least 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandral's 1.
I know it's gone bad.
Excuse me.
Sandral 1. Grace is on 1. Gray.
Oh yeah, 1.
Blam. 1 or 2.
I don't think I made a note because I'm an idiot.
No, I'd lost all my notes, so I'm the big idiot.
Yeah,
It's fine.
give him 1, yeah.
I feel like there was one.
Father writes on like 5 or whatever the fuck.
Is he still with us? He hasn't just turned into an ice cube and slid down the hill.
No, Blam plonked him down next to
Oh
him,
yeah.
and he was like, "Do something," but I can't remember what he said. It was pretty epic. Then we got Gangsathal. Tells. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, without further ado then, I have to launch back into things. Combat-wise, there was a very smart attempt by Atala to try and scare off or otherwise hamper the dragon with a major image of another dragon, which has since been abused and graffitied by the less wholesome members of our party. So it's got lipstick and a heart. Varda's guards have largely been brutally murdered, except for the one who has been surviving and in fact even had a John Cena moment walking back towards the dragon and loosing his crossbow. Varda himself has upheld the wonder of the Sunderston name and came scrambling past you all, fleeing and calling on you to protect him.
So brave.
So brave. The dragon is marked by Sandral, mind slivered by Atala. Not sure what the last symbol on the dragon is. It might be that its breath is out. Excuse me. So, we shall begin. Chuck us into some delicious combat music. Oh, and the ever-present weather. The blizzard broke, and instead you are now in rain and wind. Facing down on the side of this frigid mountain high above the places you've known so well, however long ago that seems to you now. And at the top of the round, we have Bungo.
Oh shit. Don't make me go first.
Who's muted?
Weird. Whoops. Oh god, don't make me go first.
You got Sandral up on the rocks, up to the right. Everyone else is down on the ground. The Abtels and Gangsathel have been told to flee up the steps, so that's where they've gone. There's another section of Platinum Stair which leads off from here to the right.
Okay.
You're concentrating on Holy Weapon, I believe, which is currently Enchanting
Yes.
Bland's axe.
God, I forgot about that. I was about to cast Bless.
Do-
Glad you told me that.
Do the slappy thing.
I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna cast a cheeky little spell at first level on the dragon
First level. Interesting.
called Command,
Ah.
and I'm going to get it to grovel.
Excellent.
It's got to make a wisdom
Is-
save.
Is there any
60.
rider in the spell to do with its targets?
That's a good question.
That would be my only question there.
To a creature you can see within range.
Yep. It certainly understands you. Grovel.
It's a minus D4 for its save with Mind Sliver.
Very
The
true.
only thing it doesn't, it says, the spell has no effect if it's undead. So I don't know if this dragon happens to be undead.
We'll find out. What kind of save am I doing?
Wisdom, DC 17.
So you tap into your connection to Lyra, and with a voice louder than normal, you shout for the dragon to grovel. Ah. Even with a D4, that's a natural 16 for a total of 22.
Shit.
Yep.
Right. Good effort though.
Where am I standing? Yeah, I'll stay there for now.
Okay.
Don't really have much else I can do as a bonus action.
Great.
Yeah. So, are we saying this is like the way down? That's where Sandrell is sort of going down there.
So
and...
the stairs, both where you've come from and where you will be, hopefully, if you don't all die, heading on afterwards, are slightly off the map, about 20, 30 feet further off.
So I would want to head downwards to try and run away.
If you wanted to run away, you want to head downwards first, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sandral's up there because she's been hopping along the rocks, which are all high up, different
Oh, yeah.
heights, 15
Getting
to
all-
30 feet up.
Getting
Yeah,
all
she
cocky.
purposefully went up there, didn't she? To
Yep.
cheat it, to go back. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to fuck it. Take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
Because everyone else seems to be. I think a lot of people.
Sorry. I'm gonna fuck it. I don't think
I'm
that's...
gonna fuck it. I'm gonna fuck it. Guys, just get out of here. I'm gonna fuck it.
The Davy Millstone strategy.
How's that?
I think it should probably be at disadvantage because you are exhausted.
Yeah?
right?
That's
Ooh.
just
That's what level?
abilities.
Yeah, how many
isn't
levels
it?
of exhaustion has Gray
Yeah.
got? Just one.
Just one.
Oh, you're
Okay.
fine then. Sorry.
Yeah, it's only 3.
I just
attack
assumed because I was on 3 that you would be on more than 1.
A 20 does hit. The arrow flies through
Sweet.
the rain. striking into the hide of the dragon. So, nice sneak attack.
Bomb.
Got it. Anything else?
And then yes. And then bum. What is it? Yeah, alright. Fuck it. Let's go 10 feet off the map, please.
Got it. Let's
Up it.
use the red circle on your token to record how many feet off the map you are. 10 feet off the map.
Oh, one.
Got it. So if you click on your token, I've now put 10 in the little red circle that pops up.
Oh, you smarty pants, you.
Wait, how do you do that? Oh, that.
Yeah.
Clever.
Okay.
That'll be me.
The dragon gets all of its legendary actions back. 1, 2. Oh my god, it closes each time I do it. 3. Okay. And then let's see if it gets its breath back.
Shit.
Okay. So, who's been defiant? Central. Grace. Vada, Grace running. Light speed. Yeah. So, it beats its wings, and with a flurry of snow pushed up around from the powerful draconic being above, it launches itself up towards Sandral, flying 35 feet. Well, I'll say 40.
Child.
To match her height. It gets to you, Sandral. It is going to...
Demolish.
Yeah, I don't think I've been doing frightful presence.
No, I don't think you have.
Yeah. So this is the first time that it's happening. So as you see this huge creature, there's some primitive part of your mind, long gone from logic. Hairs stand up on the back of your head as you just have this overwhelming feeling of being prey. Could everyone do a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Shit, what is the range on that?
Oh, it's advantage for me and Bunga, I think.
Big dragony.
120 feet.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
When I got up.
go on, Bungo.
Well, that was disadvantage, so it's technically
Oh,
still
Great roll, yeah.
24.
Checking Holy Aura doesn't do anything for you guys. Oh yeah, everyone with Holy Aura on them would have an advantage on their saving throw.
So straight roll, so 24.
24.
For my first one was 22.
Okay, so the DC wasn't too hard. The only one, your first one was 22.
Yeah.
Nice. So the only one that could fail right now is Blamathy. But Blam, you do have advantage on this, so if you want to roll again for me, please.
is that because Blam had the Holy Aura?
Yeah, he's got Holy Aura on him. It's the little heart in the chain.
Glowing. Oh, that one.
Pistols. Oh no!
Ho, 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 ho,
Do you have Heffalump
Okay.
help?
Yeah, I might do.
Yeah, feel free.
Yay!
What
my
the actual-
Oh.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, something kind of snaps in the back of your head, Blam. The chill runs down through your body, and where the light of Bahamut has helped others and their own doubt demeanor to face up to this thing is just huge, white, scaled death looming above you all. You are frightened. So...
Does he still have Father Right attached?
The Father Right
Yes,
has been
guys.
disattached.
Uh-oh.
No, he unattached Father Right. He plonked him down next to him.
Wait,
Yeah.
are all those
Yeah,
guys?
Father Right's fucked.
Are all those guys in range of a dragon?
They may well be. I need to check the wording. 1 second.
No,
But isn't there a screaming token? Let's go. Broken Heart. Let's check if it's whether we need to see him. Oh no, they just need to be aware of it. So yeah, as they hear the roar. Okay, let's do some saves. Gangsithal. Rayla. Hemkin. Oh, they're rolling real bad. And let's do Vada as well. Who has advantage? 'Cause he's in the... Oh, Vada got a nat 20. And then Father Right, who has a straight roll. Father Right passes.
Oh, he's not
Do
scared.
it, son.
He's not scared.
It's just a little dragon.
Kill it, my son.
All three of the ones on the steps are frightened, which works anyway. So as this wave of dread emanates out, terrifying being is then going to bite at you first, Sandra. 21 to hit
Yeah, hits.
for 6. Do you have cold resistance?
Oh god.
You
Can't
used
remember.
it
She did.
when you were
she
lying
did
in the
say-
snow, and it's an hour,
Yeah.
right? I think that would still be on.
Yeah, it's an hour. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So with the resistance in mind, that's 13 damage.
Fuck for that.
Bites down, grazes past you. It's actually going to forego one of its claw attacks to try and grapple you.
Shit.
Could you make either an acrobatics or an athletics check for me, please?
You're getting thrown.
I'm afraid you are grappled as one of these giant clawed hands of the dragon grabs around you. And then for its final attack, it's going to just try and crush you in its hand.
I remember, is it currently flying, right?
But it rolled real bad. It is flying, yeah.
Yep.
No further damage to you. So that was 45 feet, so it's got a remaining 35 feet. Yeah, it's gonna go back. Drag with it. That is the end of its turn. Blam Wolfhorn, you are frightened. You cannot move closer to it while you are frightened.
Hmm.
You do get to make another save at the end of your turn.
Well, I don't know what to do.
That's fair.
That goes against my usual plan. Do I have any sweet moves? Oh, don't know.
It's a tough position to be in.
Barbarians have that shake it off thing. Oh no, that's pugilist, isn't it?
Yeah. If you're a berserker barbarian, you can't be charmed or feared
Shit.
when you're
Cool.
berserking.
Shake it up, shake it up.
No step back.
Well,
Yeah, it is a bit of a whelp situation, I'm sorry. You could dodge, you could make a ranged attack if you've got anything to throw. You can still do that, just be at disadvantage.
I'm gonna do dodge.
Yeah? Dodge
Yeah.
it up. I like it. snake hips. Varda is not going to stand up. He's just going to crawl through the snow.
Shouldn't Blam do a saving throw?
Oh, yep, thank you. Go ahead and do
Oh,
a saving throw with
good point.
advantage, Blam.
Good point.
Wisdom save.
I'm not very good at using a computer. Do I get to it?
What the actual
Oh my
fuck? That's
God.
3 in a row.
Damn.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Really scary dragon.
That's beyond insane. I'm sorry, I'm afraid you don't make it.
Uh,
Varda crawls through the snow. He would get with a dash.
In 5 rolls, you only got a total of 21.
Yeah, that's beyond insane. I'm actually gonna put the fire. Sandral, currently about 50 feet up in the air, clutched in one of the claws of this
50.
dragon. 50.
Holy shit. That was a big old drop.
She will. She's just gonna attack it normally with her
Yep.
a rapier.
Yep.
So should save a Ladaris to ignite it.
Awesome. So, in amongst the driving rain up in the air. Was that the second
First one.
attack?
No, that's the first one. I just pressed it twice accidentally.
Okay. Well, the 16 misses, I'm afraid.
Okay, it'll be her second attack as a 25 then.
Got it. 25 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And she will also
Ooh.
just do an old Natalie here
Oh.
with Crump. Yeah, stunning strike.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! You strike for a point. You've read about dragons. You think maybe there's a nerve or something here. You strike in. What kind of save am I making? Is it Constitution?
It is a con.
20 to save.
Nah, pass this.
Yeah.
She will do the damage.
Yep.
She gets another D4 because I think it's her favourite foe from last time.
It is. It is. It is.
So 17.
Nice. Yeah. Even without the stunning strike, you can see you've left a nasty open wound inside of the dragon.
She's like, help me!
Right, turn. Oh, actually. Wait. 15. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Farther right. It says he's concentrating. What did he do? I feel like he did something to Blam, but I can't remember.
It was Shield of Fate.
Shield. Oh,
Oh, that's so good.
He's trying to unpeel a banana.
Spends his turn thinking about the good old days when he could have as many bananas as he wanted. Varda's guard, or the one remaining guard. And you hear Sandral's cry for help. Yes, all he can do, he's going to fire his crossbow. He hits. Nice. Yeah, you see another bolt loosed from the heavy crossbow, stuck into the side of the dragon. Thanks, though. It's running. Grace. Grace like to do?
Nothing really. I'm just joking, obviously. That's not very helpful.
Gorm, stick the kettle on.
Look at kettle, lad. She will move closer.
Yeah, the bottle Prosecco.
I've got a bottle of Prosecco.
It's 50 feet up in the air, just so you know.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Tom!
It's a
What?
dragon!
Yeah, there's nothing I can't do what I was gonna do if it's up in the air.
You're a cleric, you've got like a million spells to throw at it.
But I haven't, because I only had one spell that was doing what I thought I was wanting to do. Damn it. You ruined my plan. Oh, wait. I'm gonna cast Hold Monster.
You did it! You found it!
Oh, so fucking
Chink in his
casual.
armor!
Just gonna cast Hold Monster.
I forgot I had it.
Okay. So Grace looks up towards the dragon, arms outstretched, the holy words, calling on the grace of dragons, the platinum dragon. What kind of save am I making? Is it wisdom?
Yeah, it says it there.
Wisdom save.
DC 16.
What I have
It
to cast?
fails. I will use
Fuck.
one of its legendary resistances to pass instead,
Dick.
because that would be it completely fucked. I think
That's
I used
great,
it
though.
before as well. I don't think it's
You're
down.
welcome, guys.
Good job,
Nice.
Anya.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's down to one legendary resistance.
I was
How
going to
many more-
cast Blindness Deafness on it, and then I was like, oh yeah, I've got that as well.
Also a really cool idea.
Because we don't hurt the dragons.
So yeah, you almost see like an enveloping platinum wing start to form around it before the dragon shakes it free and snorts loudly down towards you, Grace. You've definitely got its attention.
What a waste of a 5th level spell slot.
It was good.
Bastard.
You burned a legendary
Mm.
resistance. Would you like to move? Anything else?
No. She would just say, we can't kill it. Because dragon.
Okay. Atala.
It's in the title of the game.
Let me just look at my. Oh, it's too far away. Damn it. It's too far away. How far away is Grey from me? I know he ran off the map a bit.
I'm 10 feet off, so I guess depending how far off you are.
I'm not far off at all. So she'll just run up to Grey and she'll say, "Are you going in, Grey? I can make you invisible. It'll might help if you want to help Sandra."
Can I use my reaction to reply?
Yeah, you can reply. That's fine.
He'd reply just no, I can shoot it from a distance, but there's no point in going in, not when it's in the sky.
Okay. I've just got no way of getting it down, so she'll just go back to where she was. I think that's in.
Remember your movement's halved.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You are very, very.
Oof.
I'll move however far I can get back to where
Of
I was
course.
then.
That is fine.
And then it's 50 foot up as well, so I suppose that makes no difference. It's in range.
Mhm.
Firebolt.
Yep, definitely in range. Flies out.
Damn it.
Does not hit, I'm afraid.
Rollish, doesn't.
Is that your turn?
That's it for now.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to use legendary action to make a tail attack against Sandral.
What that she's holding?
Yep.
Just like smacking itself with its tail. Naughty, naughty, get a spanking.
17 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
Hey, amazing. So you managed, you can see its plan. It's kind of holding you out away and then lashing with its tail towards you, and you duck inside the hand of the dragon, and it doesn't want to hit itself. Very nice. Rayla and Temkin moving along. It will use... Yeah, it's just going to do the same. It's going to try and hit you again, Sandro. You are its prey right now. Oh, the 30 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
13 bludgeoning damage. And then at the end of Temkin's go, it will use its final legendary action. It's just trying to do as much damage to you as possible. Yeah, 27 to hit. Oof, 19 bludgeoning damage. It's just crushing you in its claw. That does bring us to the top of the round though, Bungo.
Grovel bitch.
Again?
Commanding again, yeah.
Excellent. Wisdom. Fuck. Natural 20 for a 26.
Shit.
Sorry.
I'll move off a little bit though. 5,
Yep.
10, just there.
Like a displeased dog owner, you're just walking slowly towards it saying, Grovel!
Yeah.
Grovel! Rolling out to the dragon above, still clutching Sandral in its claws. Grey.
How do we trying to get my head around it. How do we calculate with distance in terms of horizontally and vertically?
Wow, what the Pythagorean theorems.
Yeah, like,
You tell me what you want to do, I'll tell you if I'm happy with it.
so if it's currently that far away from me, but also 50 feet in the air still, I wanted to shoot it, and my minimum range is 150. So I think it should still be in range.
Yeah.
But
I looked it up
But-
with flying and it makes no difference. It's literally just higher.
Yeah.
That's it.
so
You can shoot
Yeah?
it fine. Yeah.
is it? What if it gets to the point where it's higher vertically than it is horizontally? If that makes sense.
Then
When
you
you then
Can't shoot
consider
it.
the longer distance.
It
I
would
assume
make
if
it...
it's higher than your range, you wouldn't be able to shoot it, right?
Yeah. So whichever distance is higher, either it's furthest away from you along the ground or up in the air, whichever one is longest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. In that case, that's fine. I will shoot it again.
Nice. Draw another arrow from the Starshard quiver.
Shit it again.
Shit on it. No.
Oh,
That hits.
one of them.
And with it holding Sandral, it's technically within 5 feet of an ally, so you do get the sneak attack damage.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Distracted by Sandral.
I was gonna say if it's like focusing on trying to smack her,
Yeah, absolutely.
that makes.
Yeah, nice. Sinks in. Hit a point
Um,
just between two scales.
I should have done this. I mean, I guess I could technically do it now. So wait, how far am I? I'm 45, 55. Yeah, I'm gonna move away another 20 feet.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
go
that's-
another 20 feet.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. It's got ground
Oh,
to move
cool,
into.
thanks.
Very good. Brings us back to the dragon. Legendary actions return. Its breath. It does get its breath back.
Ah. That's good.
Okay, that changes things. 60-foot cone.
Pardon me.
Well, on the plus side, I don't think you're going to need to worry about Father Right's exhaustion levels anymore.
Oh, no.
Fucking hell.
As if we were
Um,
ever worried.
Sandra, this is where the rules don't really match up to the reality, but I'm not going to screw you over with that. Because essentially it wants you in the breath attack as well, so it's going to hold you up in front of its face.
Oh my god.
But it is a con save, so it's just about your ability to withstand the cold, I suppose. Could Sandral, Grace, Bungo, Blam, and Grey, you have distanced yourself well.
I thought I did, yeah.
and I'm afraid, Atala, you're in the cone as well.
Okay.
There's, 60 foot across. So
Oh,
con
wait.
saves, please. Yeah, everyone
Oh,
who has
47s.
Holy Aura on them has advantage on this.
Go on, Father, right?
He does have
to natural 30.
he does have advantage.
Just think of the banana.
Father Right rolled a 12 with advantage.
What is this again? Is this a breath attack?
Breath attack, yeah.
Okay.
So you see the dragon hold Atala up in front of its face. Its eyes glow ice blue. And before any of you can call out as you see what's happening, just this torrent of freezing ice roars out from its gullet.
But Bet uses reaction to spend 1,000 gold to block all the damage.
Absolutely.
Can I do the absorb elements thing?
You can use your reaction, yeah, 100%.
What was it do again?
Actually rolled a little low on its damage.
I forget about that campaign, but you're gonna have no money the whole fucking time.
That's why I got that spell that I can whack people and make them drop money.
Can't wait for that. See that
What?
first time.
I'm playing a custom homebrew merchant class. It's great.
Like some old cartoon.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh man.
It's really fun though.
The guard passed.
I
Has
got
everyone
this
rolled?
pass. Yeah, I failed.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction though. I think resistance.
Yep, it gives you resistance. Very nice. Okay, so a pass is only 23 cold damage. And Sandral, you have resistance as well. So that
Yep.
brings it down to 11. So not bad at all.
Still quite a lot.
So a fail is 46 cold damage. Blam. There's where there used to be a living, barely breathing old man behind you. There is now a body frozen entirely solid.
Okay, some of my diamonds.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh,
Blam, you're not raging, are you?
No.
No. But you did pass, so you only take 23 cold damage. Oh my god. With passing, the guard is just alive.
Yes!
Yeah.
Holy shit. Grace, you passed, so you only take 23 damage. Only? Yep. And I need you to make a concentration check for me, please.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Holy Aura. Anyone concentrating?
what is it?
Con save.
Resistance that I failed? I need 3?
20. Did you pass?
No, failed.
Oh, so yeah, it'd be 20. It'd be
15.
23.
What was the total damage?
You passed, so 23.
No, I didn't pass, I failed.
Oh, 46.
So yeah,
So,
I dropped concentration.
Shit.
So no holy weapon on Blam anymore.
No holy weapon. Blam. And no shield of faith because otherwise dead. Grace. You do actually have advantage because of the holy aura. Bungo, you would as well, I think.
No, because I'm exhausted level 3.
Oh,
so
yeah,
straight
sure.
roll.
Okay, with a 16 Grace, you do keep up the holy aura. That was close. The 9 would have failed. Okay. That's its full action. It is going to move. Doesn't like that people think it can get away. Yeah.
Was Grey out of range?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Okay.
It moves up here. Still holding Sandral. Still about 50 feet above you guys. From the rock, it's about 20 feet above where Sandral had previously been perched. You can see it eyeing Father Wright's frozen body hungrily. Blam!
Well, maybe I'll throw a javelin.
Go right ahead. Disadvantage because of the frightened, but still hit.
One moment, sorry, I've lost it.
Sorry?
Where's my javelins? Ah, javelins.
Speaking of that lightning javelin,
I guess I don't want to use anything fancy there. I'll just throw javelin. Okay, I found it.
Throw that javelin!
21.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay! Yay!
Nice. Yeah, you can see with a collection of crossbow bolts, arrows, and now Glam's javelin, there's starting to be quite a number of cuts and wounds on this dragon now. You got a second attack if you want to throw another one.
Yeah.
This time, Fear stops your hand in its tracks, and the javelin falls short. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? If not, you can make your save again with advantage. Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Vengeance for Father Wright. You shake off the fear. You are Blam Wolfhorn. This dragon's gonna die.
I'm afraid.
Avenge your father.
Right.
But still crawling on the ground. Scurries another 15 feet. Anyone near him can just hear him muttering him to himself. Not gonna die, not gonna die, not gonna die. Yeah, at the end of his turn, the dragon will continue its assault on Sandral. That's rolling well. 29 to hit. 17 further damage. One of its legendary actions gone.
Nancy said I was trying to get Kelly to be a bridesmaid.
Well, did she?
Yeah. Well, she very much suggested it multiple times. I don't know what happened.
Let's put it something.
Well, oh no, yeah, music.
Are you taking your 17 damage, Sandral?
No, Hannah was bitching.
I was bitching.
God, Hannah, such a bitch.
It's just because my 11-year-old cousin is an arsehole.
Calm it
Sort them
down.
out. You're a teacher. Don't take that shit.
And this is why I'm so glad Tom was never my teacher. And because I'd be breaking quite a lot of laws, but you know.
So, you see Sandral just having the life slowly squeezed out of her. But Sandral, it is your turn.
Okay, she is gonna use her bonus action. Oh god, actually, she's gonna do Slayer's Prey.
Mm-hmm.
if she hits.
Got it. Flaming Rapier. Does not hit on the first attack.
Oh. Flurry of blows instead then.
Excuse me. Oh, you got your second normal attack first.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay, I'm still doing that. So that was one
Is
for
Slayer's
one.
Spray a bonus action?
Oh shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, the dice. So, there's this thing, you can feel your ribs creaking inside you, and it's not like in the books. This thing is close, the freezing cold scales are just tightening and tightening around you, and you just flail forward with your rapier, and it bounces off.
You dead?
None of those
No.
hit. You will just see as Sandral is weakly striking against the dragon, trying to get it to let her go. She looks quite desperate.
Fuck.
At the end of her turn, it's gonna continue to crush her. 24 to hit. But 18 bludgeoning damage. As you see her arms go limp. And her head loll back in the claw of the dragon.
Oh fuck.
It's not great. The right is dead, so I can move him. The guard moves forward, aiming up at the dragon. Just gruffly says to you, Bungo, as he's moving past, "She looks like a goner."
Oh yeah.
He does not hit. The bolt bounces off the scales. Dragon will use its last legendary action to strike Sandral. Hits. Damage doesn't matter. That's 2 death saving throws down. Gangster is running. Grace, it's your turn.
How far up is the dragon? Oh, is it up as well as over? Because I'm not moving if I.
It is. It's about 50 feet up.
Fuck's sake, dragon. Dragon. Well, I guess I'm gonna try and do the same thing I did before, because we've got to not hurt the dragon, guys. He's a good boy.
Crushing the life out of Sandra.
Well, yeah.
monster?
there's that. Yeah, but then he will stop squishing her as well.
That's true. Let's do- No advantage. 22 to save.
Fuck's sake. Fucking dragons, man.
Passes. Yeah. Anything else on your turn, Grace?
There's not really anything. Oh! Or, no, because I can't, 'cause it's 2 spells in one thing. No, never mind.
Correct, yeah.
Oh, wait. What can I do? Sorry, I should have probably looked at this beforehand.
Sorry?
Oh, can I do a War Priest attack?
That. Bleh. Bleh.
Not if it's high up. Can't reach
It
it.
says you can make
Does it
one
have to be
weapon
melee?
attack. No, it just says one weapon.
An attack.
Cool. Sure. What you got?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, one weapon attack.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's when you use the attack action.
Disappointing.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I
Okay,
missed that bit.
well, that's okay because it's. I can't do anything else because I've already used a spell, can I? So.
Okay.
Damn.
Again, you try to bring this dragon to heal under Bahamut's glory, but it shakes it off once more. Atala.
Darla's getting worried for Sandra, but there's not much I can do. So she's just gonna attack it.
Mm-hmm.
Firebolt. Actually, she might do Mind Sliver for the D4 thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, intelligence save.
Intelligence. It's not very good at. That's a 14.
It fails.
Nice.
4 damage, but it's a D4 off its next save.
Indeed, could be big. Crack the skull symbol back on. Very nice. Anything else?
I think that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Abtels are running. Bungo.
Bungo cracks his knuckles. This is what he was made for. 50 points of healing to Sandral as my action with Channel Divinity. And then as my bonus action, I will, at 4th level, cast Mass Healing Word on myself, Sandral, Atala, Blam, and the Grace and the Guard. It's 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. For 19 points of healing, and I get an extra 5 on top of that because of Blessed Healer.
Fantastic.
Nice. What was it, 19?
You get 19 points of healing, yeah. I get 24.
Yep. So as Bungo's diminutive form steps forward, holds up the symbol of Lyra, and this wave of golden energy emanates outwards.
Just want to point out that I healed you, Kieran, for 69.
Bam, bam, bam.
Sandral, you just feel this shock of energy through your body.
69 healing.
Sandral comes back to consciousness and goes blah 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 blah. Gives Bungo the finger guns.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that everything, Bungo?
That is everything. Don't forget your healing grace.
Oh, she's just a...
What?
I've done it, love, don't worry.
Thanks.
You got a little burst of healing from Bungo. Gray.
Okay. Gray sees some life come back to Sandral. He's invigorated with a bit of hope. How's the dragon kind of looking? Bit roughed up?
It's taken some hits. You can do a quick perception check for me if you like.
Yeah, go on then.
At disadvantage. Because you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Looks like it's taken some hits.
Oof.
It looks like it's taken some hits.
Yeah. It's got a scratch on it. We're doing good.
It's certainly still.
If it
seems full of
bleeds, we
energy.
can
It
kill
just
it.
crushed the life out of Sandral. Or nearly the life.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Take another shot.
Yep.
This one, all shiny and glowing like.
Oh, yes.
Oh, come on.
Good.
Wait, is that a thing? Cephalop's up a bonus action? Or
Avalon's help
react?
just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It's just
Ephelon's
once a day, so
help!
make sure you take it off. So Gray looses the arrow, and you see this beautiful arrow, not looking like Gray's normal flighted arrows. It's almost like the can't help but be inspired by Gylfi from last week. Constellation of stars coming out behind it. His connection to
Ooh,
Celestian.
I like it.
Giving it this extra energy, but Gray can see that it's veering off to the side. You lower the bow and shout, "Heffalump, help!" And
Yep.
from in the far distance, somewhere, you hear, and you see the arrow with a colourful guided trunk move it back towards the dragon,
Love it.
and it strikes true. You're gonna add
I
your
always see the
damage?
arrows as they're kind of like shooting stars, basically,
Hell yeah,
glistening through the sky.
So cool.
that's fucking awesome. Don't forget to add your damage.
Oh yes, the light. Beep,
18.
yeah, where is it? Bunk. That should do it, right? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
can't they?
Yeah, even with your ship perception roll, you can see now this strikes, and the arrow itself flies into the front of the dragon and out the other side. The shooting star flying off into the sky, with blood spurting out and covering the snow down the mountainside.
I
The dragon.
like it.
Grunt in pain. It is now its turn.
I'm not finished
Yep,
yet.
go ahead.
With, he's feeling like we can do this now, so he just says to himself, let's finish this. And he quickly grabs out of his bag the amulet of the stolen moment
Oh my god!
Wait, what does that do?
and
Yes!
applies it to the dragon.
Fucking A. Okay. So, the rest of you wouldn't actually see much. You'd see Gray with a look of confidence on his face reach into his bag, and there's a moment where everyone around feels almost like a lurch in your stomach, as if you just had to stop running quickly or a wagon came to a sudden halt. And Gray himself, to the rest of you, seems to shimmer. Gray, for you, it's like time stops. And you just hear this deep voice in the back of your mind with a chuckle. Well done. And it's your turn again.
Oh shit, is that how it works? I thought it would just swap us around and then finish it.
Well, it swapped around, so now you are on 16 and it's on 18, so it's your go.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Let's take another shot then.
Gray has a very powerful item that you guys haven't seen him use yet.
I think we have some use it
I
once.
think I used it once.
Yeah,
Ooh.
in the one shot, right?
No, it's the
Can't remember.
Yeti thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very nice. So yeah.
Chung.
Oh, of course!
Why not?
And
Why
this
not?
is a separate turn, so you can absolutely sneak attack again.
Oh, because Sandral's still there. Fuck.
6.
Well, and
That's
it's a.
actually
Oh wait, no.
30, 46. That is already maxed.
Yeah.
46.
Grace is like, you shouldn't have picked up my friend, bitch.
60
Pretty much.
damage.
Gave me
Holy
advantage.
fuck. Yeah, as this arrow flies out with that voice in your mind, Gray, it's almost as if for a moment the sky turns from day to night and you see the twinkling stars above. The arrow strikes straight through the skull of the dragon, and there's a moment as it hangs in the air, almost like it hasn't realized that it's already dead,
Oh.
as it slowly comes tumbling down toward the ground.
That was fucking so cool.
That was amazing. Sandral, please make an acrobatics check or a dex save, whichever's better for you.
Gray just did fucking Joey Wheeler and used his time wizard.
Yeah, man. 17's enough. As the dragon comes tumbling down, you manage to push away from the claws. As it crashes to the ground, you manage to hop out and land on the rocks above where you began this fight. And the dragon, with a great hot breath, breathes out its last and comes to a rest. Battle is over.
And Grace is not happy.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
working on it. I'm
Sandra would
writing my
look at Gray.
apology as we speak.
Wait, I need
Sandra would look at Gray and then look at the group and be like, "Yeah, we shouldn't mention this ever happened."
I'm running to farther right.
You run over to farther right. First thing you do.
Revivify.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
You're too good.
Make. This isn't anything to worry about. Your spell's still going to go off, but make just a wisdom check for me, please.
Okey
Hurry up, Bungo. You got all these guards to do as well.
No.
And the dragon
They
while
haven't
you're
got
at it.
names, Stefan. They don't get to live.
12.
12. Okay. So you run over, and you quickly realize you need to be fast. Farther right, you see there's like a layer of ice all over his skin, And with a 12, 12's enough. You know that you need to kind of break through, and you
Okay.
just slam your hand down on Father Right's arm, and Lyra's golden light burns on your palm, and you see the ice steaming away immediately, and you see life begin to come back into his body. He has returned to life.
I'll run to this guard.
Hey!
Okay.
Revivify.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
Okay, we're gonna need to start getting tight on the rounds. So there's about 4 rounds of combat.
Mm-hmm.
Father Right, easily. The guards.
Oh,
There's-
right.
Start the fight.
One guy
That's what I was
that
wondering.
was like squished to nothing.
There
Does
was a
that
guard.
still count on that guy?
Is this one? again?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There was a guard, and I think he was killed earlier anyway. Obviously a round to revivify Father Right. You are exhausted, so you're not moving
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dashing on the rounds when you're not, so it's 25, so it takes you 2 rounds to get there. So 1, 2, 3, that brings you up to 7. It's gonna take you 1 to do this guy. I think you can just do it with these 2 if that's what your plan is.
Going to get this guy,
Um,
yeah.
Yep. You don't need to roll this time. He's lying on the ground. You see there's grievous wounds across his body, but again, Lyra's light flows through you into the body, and you see him begin to stir weakly. 1 HP. Dead.
And then last one. So what I got left, I'll cast Raise Dead because it's
Holy shit.
a 500. I mean, I only got a 500 worth diamond, so
Okay.
it doesn't work. Well, you can't split it up, can you?
Is it still 1 HP that they come back as with Raised Dead?
Raise Dead. I'll just paste it in the chat because I'm
Yeah,
tired.
thank you.
God, don't tell me he's going to be a zombie.
Has a casting time of 1 hour.
Oh, well, I'll still do it. Well,
We're not hanging around
Everyone's
this
sitting
now.
here for an hour.
wait, can I cast?
You
Wait,
could cast Revivify, it would still consume the entire diamond.
yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay, yeah. So again, for the last one. 1 HP. Exhausted.
Fuck.
Tom,
Yes.
can Grace cast Spare the Dying on the dragon?
Interesting.
Fuck. I love it.
We don't kill dragons, guys.
Yeah, and you've made it clear to me that that's something Grace was trying to do.
It would still be like unconscious though, wouldn't it? It wouldn't come back.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
life. I'm just thinking that way we can get away from it before it wakes up.
yeah. I'll allow it.
Oh,
Oh, it's gonna hunt us down. No.
Potentially.
We all deserve it for trying to fucking kill it.
There's definitely going to be a discussion.
Does
before
Sandra know
Gray-
if they're warm-blooded or hot-blooded?
You can do a nature check for me.
I was going to say, before Graven realizes it's seemingly back, he'll probably approach Sandral and kind of grab her by the shoulder and sort of point a finger in her face and just sort of quite sternly tell her, "Don't do that again, Sandy. Don't
Do
make
you
me
what?
give the old man bad news.
What did I do?
You made yourself a target. You gotta calm down, take it easy. This is no place to be mucking about."
I was going to try and warn you it was there, but I didn't have time. He just stumbled in.
Well, if you'd all stuck together, we would have found out together.
Kind of looks away, unabashed. It's like, I guess you're right.
Tom.
She looked sad, but Grey chastised her.
A dead creature's not a willing creature, is it?
What are you thinking?
Oh, that's the stupidest idea ever.
Sandral, you're not sure.
I
But you
was
could go
think-
and check the blood.
I was thinking of maybe seeing if Bungo knew any temples across the Sword Coast he might have visited, and maybe someone he might have met on his travels that he could try and teleport this body to revive it.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
You are certainly aware of temples.
Temples that just have bodies suddenly appear, but oh, there's another one.
The body's in a real bad state.
Grace can cast Gentle Repose.
Interesting.
That would be helpful.
And Cure Wounds. Once it's... well, no, actually. No, because it's not alive. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'll say... Grace, if you cast Gentle Repose.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say between Bahamut and Lyra. Bungo, yeah, you think... There isn't much of a religious presence in Neverwinter currently. You've been to Waterdeep. Certainly there are temples there.
I've got another idea if that's not going to work.
What do you reckon, Kieran?
You can send it to the wait, what is it?
He's trying to send the last guard's body to somewhere where they could... I'm assuming with a more powerful
temple.
spell.
If Bungo'd know about Moradin's temple and what do?
With Bungo having travelled the Sword Coast a lot in the 5-year period, I'm happy for you to know about it.
Send him to Barovia. They'll take care of it.
Oh, was it? Was that what you were worried about with teleport? If it's a willing thing?
Yeah. Has to be a willing creature.
Yeah, I would say you would know. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to teleport the body by itself, but you could send someone holding the body through.
Fuck. That's too much. Okay, I'm gonna call out. I'm gonna use one of PJ's calling cards.
Okay.
Bungo, you could ask Varda and send him to Waterdeep.
That's not a bad idea.
Sandra, I'll say that out loud.
No, Kieran said it.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, Bungo will go to Varda, and he'll say, I can perhaps teleport you and your man to Waterdeep. There may be a temple you can take him to there if you can afford it to revive him.
He would still be on the ground, and as you come over to him, I mean, with your small stature, it's not really him grabbing your leg, it's kind of grabbing your arm. He's just like, yes, get me out of here, now, please.
I warn you, it's risky. I would be using a scroll that I'm not proficient in.
Whatever you need, get me out of here. I'll do whatever you ask.
Would Atala be proficient in it?
Oh, that's a great point.
It's
Wait,
a spell
no,
that Atala
no.
could learn.
It's Bard, Sorcerer, Wizard on the class list, though.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
Oh, but that's because of I would waive that because it's what's its face. With Warlocks, you get what's it called? Mystic something.
I know what you mean.
At higher levels, Warlocks don't have spells that they add to their to their thing from the Warlock spell list. It's instead they get to choose spells that they know from other places, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, if Atala could do it, then yeah, I'd give it to
I
her.
would definitely allow it. Warlocks can definitely learn teleport later on.
Yeah, if Atala can cast the thing, I'll give her the scroll of teleportation.
Okay.
Yeah.
It goes a very powerful item.
Yeah. You sure you want to use this, Bungo?
If it'll save
To
a
get
man's,
us out of something.
if it'll save a man's life, then it's surely worth it.
Well, it's your scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna cast it.
Please read it, dear.
What level of spells can Atala cast normally?
Level 4 currently.
7th level spell.
Look at the Warlock. This matters. creatures. Yeah, Mystic Arcanum. That's it.
Hmm.
7th level, it would be at level 13. So you will still need to make a check for this.
Mm-hmm.
Can
But
I
it's-
help at all? Can I cast guidance?
You can absolutely cast Guidance. Yep. So, what's the setup? Are you sending all the guards down? Are you leaving them here? Is it just one person?
If
How
they-
many does it allow for it?
Up
Like,
to 8 willing creatures.
whoever wants to go, really.
And it says you. Wait, hold on. Let me quickly read this.
Oh yeah, the
Transports
caster
you.
has to go as well.
Oh, damn it.
Fuck.
That's a tough one.
Fuck.
He's already dead. You stopped the time. I changed.
Um,
What's the plan?
I don't think I can use this bongo. It'll mean I'd have to go with them. I think we just. I hate to say it. I don't want to say it. We might have to just leave him.
It's not what Bungo would do. Bungo.
Let Varda try.
No, I don't trust
Anyone
him.
can read the scroll.
I don't trust him.
Let me get my glasses.
Yeah, give it to Father Right. Get him out of here.
What's this word here?
Fuck.
Just teleport or belly flop.
You just see them all appear 100 feet up in the air.
I've got 2 options. I'm.
Oh no! Yeah. Sorry. I always forget to reread this stuff. The scroll's unintelligible if it's not on your class's spell list.
Yes,
But I'm Atala could cast it.
only Atala can read it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to use PJ's calling card.
Okay. Tell me exactly what you wrote.
He is going to 25 words. Please see this guard, this man, brought back to life and returned to the safest place within the city of Waterdeep. Thank you, PJ. It's 22 words and signed Bungo Goodbarrel. There you go.
Haha. City. Waterdeep. Okay.
Bungo's also going to set up one of his what is it? Yeah, one of his. No, it's only 2-person tent to place the body inside with the note and like put the note so it's like grasped firmly in his hand
Got it.
and sort of resting on top of his chest.
So the rest of you see a very, very tired Bungo Goodbarrel with all of his energy arranging these things, and he seems absolutely driven to do what needs to be done to save these people. Jason, in. Got it. Yeah, and as you finish writing on the calling card, there's a little, tiny little spray of rainbow sparkling light that seems to leap from the end of your fingers to the card as you place it down on the guard's chest.
I'm gonna write her a second note.
Okay,
So,
I'm ready.
And the second note I'm gonna keep on myself, and I'm gonna say to her that I have asked you too many favors already. but I would require as many diamonds as you could possibly provide me with. Thank you. PJ, signed Bunga Goodbarrow.
As many diamonds
As she can provide me with.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep the card on me.
Got it. Got it.
Gray would approach Grace and just sort of hand to his heart, say, I'm really sorry, Grace. It was them or us. I hope you can understand.
Sandra would point her flaming tongue rapier at the dragon and be like, "Oh, we could have slept in that."
This is a violation of all the oaths I swear to the clan Archelon and to Bahamut.
You haven't violated anything. You didn't harm a hair on that thing. It was all us.
That thing killed 2 people before I got here, and it tried to come after me.
I am aware, but I vouched for you all, and you have all violated my trust. I did.
What would you have had us do?
Die,
There
probably.
was plenty of option I had in hand for us to incapacitate the monster.
And did it work?
No, because you killed it first.
You didn't seem to give that option to these 2 guys up there, and they're allowed on the path.
I care less for their fate. I care more for the dragon as a relative of Bahamut.
But if they were granted passage, then why would you care about them less?
Don't argue with me. I have not thought about this too far ahead of time. Because I was kind of hoping you wouldn't kill the fucking dragon.
Dragon's not dead.
It killed
I
them
know.
first.
I know it did. But it's a dragon. It can do whatever it likes, really.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
it's big and it's strong. And it's got teeth and stuff.
it fucked
Well,
about
like-
and it got found out.
Oh,
Well, I
God.
hope you can respect you wanting to keep these creatures safe and me wanting to keep my crew safe.
I understand your dedication to your crew, but I cannot support. Given I offered to vouch for you all on the understanding you would maintain the morals of Bahamut, I do not know if I can continue to allow you to travel to where Clan Archelon is based.
You would get in our way?
What, the dragon would get in your way, you mean?
No, you.
Yeah, I know.
He knows the dragon will get in our way. He did.
Yeah, I know it'll get in the way, but, you know, you're gonna piss off Bahamut by killing his brother. It's kind of... Grace is like, no way, Jose.
I will say Grace would know that chromatic dragons, so the normal coloured ones, not the metallic ones, are often seen as in opposition to the metallic dragons. It
And it's a
doesn't.
white dragon, right?
It is, yeah.
Oh, right, well, fuck the dragon.
Well,
then.
no, it doesn't involve because it's a white dragon. You would certainly feel what you've been saying,
Yeah.
because you know them to be incredibly sacred to the culture of Clan Archelon.
Okay.
And seeing one killed or almost killed would be shocking in this instance.
I believe that the members of Clan Archelon would be less forgiving in these circumstances. However, you have killed instead a white dragon, and I have managed to bring it back. So, Perhaps on this occasion.
Stopping this.
Yes. That'll help your cause. I will give you one more chance, because I believe that helping a member of Clan Archelon is an important mission, but you have my warning. I will not take the faithless killing of such creatures as... I can't think of what the word is that I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I think so.
I will not accept it.
But isn't it just going to try and kill people who lead up here again?
That is the dragon's prerogative, as it is ours to kill it. However, I will not allow it. Ooh, ow, I just stood on something really sharp. Sorry.
He'll turn to Sandra and like, we're all trying to survive.
I don't know. It asked if I was prey or hunter, and I said prey. And then it tried to kill me. That doesn't seem very fair.
I do not think the dragon understands the morals of humans.
Well, clearly it does if it knows the difference between prey and hunter.
They are very intelligent beings.
She kind of looks at the white dragon.
Yeah, and it's a strange experience because this huge being that so bare moments ago was crushing the life out of you is now largely helpless, lying, breathing raggedly on the ground.
Maybe we should maim it so it finds it harder in the future. Then it will give it more to think about, right?
I do not find that to be an adequate solution. An acceptable.
It will question itself more if it's disabled.
Grace, I'm really sorry. She must have got this from the old man. It really, her moral compass is.
Yeah, because Grace is like, what the actual fuck are you talking about?
He's trying to make them consider the difference between prey and hunter, and it doesn't really exist. And maybe it would question its own existence more if it felt like prey than hunter.
Or maybe you should have just said hunter.
Maybe.
Oh, she didn't want to.
Kieran Griffiths, eugenics professor.
Well, you got to remember, Sandral's like 18. She's very young and precocious.
Yeah, but Kieran isn't.
Precociously
but I'm not playing Kieran.
Yeah, he's not
Kieran
playing
would have
Kieran.
run
He's
away.
playing Sandral.
No, it's definitely a hint of Kieran in there. I'm kidding.
Whilst this is going on, Bungo, you've had Varda like pulling at your arm the whole time and just being like, "You're getting me out of here, right? What are we waiting for?"
I'm sorry, friend. The teleportation is too risky. We will have to continue on, but if you travel with us, I will personally guarantee your safety.
Sandrel also turns around. It's like, it looks like we're keeping the dragon alive as well.
Varda's eyes go wide at that. It's just
And
like,
she just walks away from the dragon.
no. I saw. He killed it with the arrow, the shiny arrow. It's dead. It's on the ground.
Well, I'll take it up with them. Apparently it's none of my business.
Sir, I promise you, I will make sure no harm comes to you.
He looks at the guards that you've revived. It's like, well, you seem to have some talents.
I don't promise lightly, sir, and you'll cast Death Ward on him at 5th level.
Yeah, as you reach out, he kind of like flinches, but again, with you having raised the guards, he seems to be mollified, and you see the wave of golden energy. He kind of breathes out. He's like, "Oh, what did you do?"
Well, for the next 8 hours, you have a divine protection upon you.
And that puffs up his chest a little bit. I see.
Still, do not act foolhardy, but should should anything like this happen again, I hope that, well, I not hope, I know that it will grant you a great deal of protection.
He sort of side-eye glances towards his guards. I suppose it would be too much to hope for it to be a dwarven god.
Fungus not going to lie to him. It says, no, it is not a dwarven god, it is the goddess of joy, Lyra, who I worship.
Certainly a welcome deity in a forsaken place like this. Joy here.
Quite.
Well, thank you.
And I will see to your dead companion is, I have a friend who may be able to provide assistance in reviving him. However, his body will have to remain here for now.
It's very kind. He's not my companion, these are my employees, but I appreciate what you're doing. He's kind of straightened himself up now and is puffing his chest out a bit.
Well, I hope that you give each of these men a substantial raise. Their bravery and commitment is unmatched, to be quite frank with you, sir.
Well, kind of read the room a bit. I suppose. I'll give them. Once you've led us all back down the mountain, I'll make sure they are reimbursed for the extra hazards that they've encountered.
I would hope so, sir.
Well, let's be going then, right? Do you want to lead? We're heading straight back down, of course.
We must head on forward, sir. If you are travelling with us, then our destination is ahead.
What? You can't be serious. We were attacked by a dragon. You want to head further up this godforsaken mountain?
I'm afraid I have no choice, sir.
Kind of clenches his fists and just... I don't... Insane. Kind of casts his arm out. You can't all be thinking this way.
Ola's busy examining this dragon she's never seen before, up close.
Goes towards you, Blam. You did the sensible thing. You took cover. Surely you know that it would be right to head back down the mountain. You'll lead us down there. You're strong.
No, we're going up the mountain.
He kind of physically takes a step back. You're all insane. You're all completely insane.
Sandra would say, you don't want to go down on your own. They're planning on leaving the dragon alive, so it would hunt one of our groups either way.
This is... I can't go up. What if there's others, more, worse?
Why were
Then
you
we'll get
heading to
past
the
them
top
too.
to begin with?
Kind of looks at you, Central. What is it to you?
Well, we met your sister and she asked us to label some sites for her.
You see, like, what's Sandral's passive insight?
I think it's... insight. 13.
Yeah. You see his jaw clench as you mention Verenia. It's like, nothing to do with my sister.
Please,
What
sir.
she does is her business and what I do is mine.
Please, sir. I've said already that I would guarantee your protection should you travel with us. If you wish to head back, then I believe your men are more than capable of seeing you. They saw you this far, did they not?
Sandra would look at Bunga and be like, they're planning on leaving the dragon alive. It's going to go after them if they go down on their own. They have to come up with us.
Bungo's not sure how to reply to that.
I love it. And as Bungo had said that to Vada, and after Sandrell said her piece, Vada would say, "They saw me this far. The only reason any of us are alive is the lot of you."
Can Bungo do a check to see how much he knows about the spell that Grace cast on with Gentle Repose? And he can cast it himself.
You don't need to do a check. You're fully
Okay.
aware.
Bungo would say then, the dragon is it's not alive, Sandrell.
No. Grace cast Spare the Dying on the dragon.
I'll spare the dying. Sorry.
Hmm.
How does spare the dying work? I can't even fucking remember.
Stops death saves, so it's essentially unconscious. In fact, I will need to secretly roll a d4.
Fuck.
Okay.
I must talk to Grace. Excuse me, sir. I will see to this issue. Do not concern yourself.
He's just kind of spluttering to himself. Ridiculous. Totally insane.
Yeah, Bungo's going to approach Grace and Grey. And he's going to say, I have travelled a great deal in my years, and well, one thing I learnt from travelling with my good friends, Blam Wolfhorn and Grey here, and Elodius himself, Grace, I cannot allow you to keep this creature alive. I know that sounds, from what I've done to bring these people back, but this creature is a threat to too many around us. It puts further people at risk.
It is not a threat if it is unconscious.
And if it's unconscious for how long? A dragon who has been felled in such a way, it will, dragons are prideful creatures.
Then what would you have me do?
The creature is too dangerous to be kept alive.
Then what would you do with it?
Bungo looks pretty sad about this. It's not something he enjoys doing whatsoever. Fuck. I love playing this character, I also hate playing this character. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the fucking dragon.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Bungo, with a grim look on his face, sadness in his eyes, he clutches his symbol of Lyra, reaches out his hand, casts Sacred Flame. Golden light emanates, and as the light coalesces around the dragon, it takes on the look of crackling sacred flames. Grace, you can respond to this if you want.
Sorry, chewing rice.
The mechanics of it get kind of funky, but essentially what's happening is Bungo's trying to finish the creature off. What would Grace do?
She would make it clear that they have therefore forfeited her help in getting them up the mountain. They're on their own.
That's fair.
So as Bungo does this, Grace stiffens in place. A harsh, cold look comes across her face, and she informs you that you have, as Anya said, forfeited her protection and guidance.
Totally reasonable. Bungo just looks to her and says, I am sorry.
Yes. I rather believe you will not live long enough to be sorry, Mr. Goodbarrel.
He just nods and walks away and looks pretty grim. He does not look happy. He's going to go and sit with these guards.
Yeah. They're looking quite shell-shocked, but they are aware of what you've done for them, and similar to situations you've had before where you have helped those in need, they are sort of reach out almost
I feel like he would just talk, like almost like a nurse over someone who's just been literally brought back to life. He's just talking them through. He's kind of trying to they're probably like super anxious, I imagine, and like probably in
You
shock.
kind of bust them and reassure them, and
Yeah.
After a sad little sketch of the dragon, Atala will go help Olga as well.
Sandra would walk up to Grace and be like, "What are you planning on doing with your missionaries then, if you're not helping her?"
Given you did not bear this in mind when you made your decision, they are under your care now.
Oh, I thought they paid you though.
They paid me, but the contract was very much under the can't think of the word.
They with her before us, though.
The understanding that they kept to the rules of their side of the bargain.
But they didn't do anything wrong. We did it.
Yeah, he's referring to the Abtels and Gangster, though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But she's basically like, well, if you knew my feelings on the subject and you still decided to make that to do that anyway, even knowing that the dragon was unconscious, she's like, no, you can look after them. If they die, it's on your conscience. It won't be
But
on
it's
mine.
on your conscience. They made a contract with you, didn't they?
So,
They're just here as an accessory.
to be clear, that's what Grace is doing.
Yeah.
She's saying
No.
Abtels and Gangstathel are left behind as well now.
As you do not believe me to be capable of making sound enough judgment to keep them alive, I suggest you follow your own instincts.
Alright.
Just kind of gives her a weird look and be like, on your conscience be it then. And walks over to Blam.
Huh.
And
So
she's
Grace-
like,
Go on, Kieran.
she said to Blam, it's like, how big a head does your bag fit?
What?
How big a head does your bag fit the bag that Verenia gave you to fill with the head of a large monster?
That's a good question.
Jesus Christ.
Let's have a look.
Look away, Grace.
It's designed to fit the head of a monster. It can certainly take a dragon's head.
Can it?
Mm-hmm. That's what you want to do?
Yeah. Well.
Wait, is this like a
It'd be
magical bag?
But he would chop this head off. Yes, please.
Okay.
In front of Grace. I love it.
Well, actually, no, he wouldn't
But-
do that.
To
He
be
would-
clear, because Grace's announcement sounded pretty final, is Grace leaving the situation, Anya?
I feel like she would. Now I feel kind of bad that I've left the other ones to basically die because you guys couldn't be bothered to not kill a dragon. So, she
I know my character. I'm sorry.
It was going to be
and
done.
I know mine.
Yeah, everyone's playing that character. It's awesome. Bit of conflict.
Do you know
But
what
I
the
just
trouble
wanna
here
know,
is, though?
is Grace going up or down?
I don't have a backup character. Shit.
Well, we'll have to
Um,
discuss.
Grace would go down, and she would probably say to the Abtals and to Gangasathal that if they want to live, they will follow her down, and she'll take them up another day.
Fucking right, they're going to follow you down. They're not
But
going up them.
yeah, especially not with these bozos.
But what's his
and-
name here there as well?
But she won't have any part of leading them up the mountain, and risking them following them.
Got it. Father Wright? Are you going to try and, carry him?
Yeah, I'll babysit him. Fine.
Well, we're not going to get the gnome achievement.
No, you're not. Yeah, they wouldn't. They are probably quite glad to hear the announcement, to be honest. Apart from Gangsathal, who is just like, oh my god, you killed a dragon, that's so cool. But they would follow along, kind of
Is
wide-eyed.
she here Dragonborn?
Yeah.
That feels a little bit like cannibalism.
Yeah. Dragonborn and dragons aren't the same thing.
No, they're just exactly the same thing.
But with that, you watch as Grace and her flock, an important aspect of your trip so far,
What about this guy?
leaves Grace with a cold fury, heading down. You would notice that Varda is watching intently as Grace leaves, and no one needs passive insight higher than 5 to know that he's kind of weighing up his options as he's watching her go. But seems to let her go.
Huh.
I'm going to tell him to go. It's only a 2-day down and it's 3 days up.
I mean, he's making his decision. I'm not going to tell him what to do.
Yeah, that's
I've
fair.
said we'll protect him if he wants to continue on further, but he's got an option to go down now.
You find yourselves in this area. Some sprays of blood around, a grim reminder of what's just happened. The dragon finished. Is Blam chopping off the head? It's
No.
entirely up to you. Grace is gone now. But
No, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Although I do want that nice head. No, I won't do it.
Love it.
Why not?
Blam weighs it up, hefting the axe in his hands, but seems to come to a decision to not do so. Varda is just standing and watching Bungo interact with his guards with a suspicious look on his face. What would the rest of you like
And
to
Joel
do?
would be like, so you're coming up to Mount Archelon then? To Varda?
It says this to Varda.
Yeah.
He, without taking his eyes off Bungo,
Hmm.
and aside says back to her, I consider you all, well, he kind of gestures to the dragon. You felled a dragon. Be a fool to leave. You
Well-
now.
Yeah, you're probably right. If they meet a dragon on the way down there, they're probably kind of fucked.
Maybe. I don't suppose I could convince you all to head back down. I can pay well, even better if we head fully back to Mirabar.
No,
You're
but
not
we're
heading up
going
the
up.
mountain for gold, I'm afraid.
Come now, everybody has their price. They
Yeah,
can't
but we're
possibly
not
be
for
anything
sale
now.
currently.
10,000 each.
Sandra would give him a sending stone to Elodius.
He'd look confused and hold it and be like, is this some sort of protection?
No, this is a sending stone to our leader. You can talk with him if you want.
Ah, finally, someone with business in mind. Yep, activate it. Hold it up. Bear in mind, as much as we'd all love the conversation, it just sends one message, right?
Oh.
Yeah, and you get to send one back, right?
It's sending. Oh, yeah. So he'd hold it up and be like, didn't these used before? 25 words. Who the leader
Sandra
of,
nods.
and he kind of like does a gesture with his hands like, who are you?
She just says arrows.
Arrows. I, Varda Sunderston, propose a contract whereby I provide each member with 20,000 gold.
I'd like to point out Tom has not suddenly developed a lag. He is currently counting it on his hands, which you cannot see.
It's
upon
hard!
my safe return Mirabar.
Okay. I remember Sanderston What? The Stonemasons Guild in Waterdeep. Ingvar? Money? Where are you? Where are you? That's quite a lot. Where's Sandra?
Please give Kieran a point of inspiration for that.
Of course, take it. Because I can imagine Sandra having a little crooked smile on her face.
Kieran, why have you got such a weird echo as well? It's
I'm
like you're
doing
doing
it
it
on
in
my
an
phone.
actual cave.
Oh
I
god.
love it. It made me imagine Elodius like an old man with a mobile phone just hunching over it like, am I doing it right, Norm? Yeah, with that coming back to Varda, his eyes just kind of narrow. He's like, what? He said it was a lot of money. Is that a confirmation?
Did he say anything else?
Well, he seemed a little bit confused, perhaps.
He sounded like he
Oh.
just woke up.
Well, I think we should wait until tomorrow. Maybe we should make some more pace and see if we'll, go down.
He goes back to looking at Bungo.
Did he have no expression? Well, for Kieran's sake, did he have no expression to Ingvar?
Oh, to Elodius saying Ingvar.
Mm-hmm.
The expression.
I forgot they
you would have
met.
had a small. Sorry,
I forgot they met, right?
Elodius and Ingvar.
Really early on in Waterdeep 1.
Yeah.
God, that feels so long ago.
Yeah, you would have seen an expression. There would have been a small sneer on Varda's face as Ingvar's name was mentioned.
Yeah, well, Ingvar dead, so we killed him.
Because all the mention was Ingvar and Stonemasons Guild, which is what Varda thought anyway.
Oh,
I mean, Sandral can draw what conclusions she can, but for Kieran's
She
sake,
met Ingvar as well.
yeah, for Kieran's sake, it doesn't seem like there's a
He knows,
recognition of
yeah.
being like Ingvar's dead or what have you. It just seems like Varda isn't a fan of Ingvar.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, he finishes the conversation with just a terse fine, and goes back to watching Bungo quite closely. So, what now?
We need to rest.
It's early afternoon,
We have to rest.
raining. You're all very wet and cold.
To find somewhere to rest, I think.
I can't.
Does it look ahead quite like flat ahead? Like we're not climbing up no like broken stairs anymore?
The stairs don't look broken. The only thing you'd notice, Atala, is that this next set of stairs seems to have a much higher frequency of names carved into them.
Can
Slippy behind.
Sandra go up to the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she wants to slit its belly open.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to feel how warm it is inside.
Hmm. Interestingly, as you do this, and it
Oh my
takes
God.
it takes a bit of doing because you're still slicing through scales, but without resistance, you're able to work around them. You open it up, and I'm assuming Sandral's kind of generally investigating. You'd notice that the innards further down towards the tail of the dragon are warmer, but there is a strong kind of emanating cold from closer to the dragon's head.
Okay.
Everyone in the bowels.
Would she know
Mhm.
if its skin / scales
Yep.
would form a
Yep.
good like protective layer to put on yourself?
I think just from... Yeah, I think that doesn't need a roll or anything. You know that white dragons are incredibly resilient to the cold. And it's a fair assumption to think that the skin and scales probably has a lot to do with that.
Smart.
Can she try and hack off enough flesh to wrap herself in a cloak of the white dragon?
Certainly
Would
can.
the scales be quite
Oh.
big? Like you can use them as a shield. Like,
He lagged out like it's so bad there, Hannah.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
I'm still lagging.
The
She'd be like, if we skin the dragon, we could hide under a blanket of its flesh. It might help with the cold resistance it has.
Hannah, the scales vary massively in size. There are some that look like they could potentially be a shield size, yeah. Especially for a smaller creature like yourself and Bungo.
By the way, I'm gonna channel divinity and heal myself for 20 2 points of healing, and then I've got another 28 points of healing to distribute to people. So Sandra, how much HP have you got?
69.
Out of what?
Hey.
87.
I'll give you... Well,
18.
I'll top Blam and Atala up to 4 and then give the rest to Sandral. I don't know how much that requires.
That's your one short. So Sandra will go up to 86.
Okay.
And Blam and Atala up to 4.
That's perfect. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, you feel yourselves restored. The exhaustion deep in your bones still there and clawing sort of at the edges of your perception, especially now the adrenaline's beginning to dissipate.
God, I forgot about that exhaustion.
The wind is howling, the rain is still driving, you're becoming more and more sodden as it soaks through your cold weather clothing.
We have to rest. There's no choice.
We should try and form a tent out of its skin.
I actually, like Bungo would agree.
Yeah.
I think it's actually really smart.
Got big old wings.
Yeah. We should at least
Wings.
make a camp, like, around its corpse. It's gonna fucking stink, but it's the smartest thing. In this situation, we're not in a good spot.
Is there like a little nook we can sort of shove some of it over here?
With the large
Mountain.
stones, there is certainly bits you could sort of wedge. Kind of like Gray's suggestion with the wings. You don't. You can do the skin stuff if you want to, though. You're probably Sandral is the one who's read most about like skinning and the use of animals. Perhaps a little bit for Blam as well. So you've got options. You could find one of the gaps between rocks and kind of prop up the wings. You could go all out and try and skin and what have you. But bear in mind, the environment is what it is. You're on a thick layer of snow. It's all very well having white dragon skin above you. If you've got snow beneath you,
We can use
I'm just
the
going to
wing
say,
as well.
Sandra has plus 11 survival.
very cool. Yeah. So yeah, Sandral's notably, she starts sort
She's
of
got a knife
wink-
out and she's like
Yeah.
waving it around, like wanting to do it.
Yeah, and she starts talking. I imagine pointing out, being like, "Right, we're going to start the cut here, and then we're going to roll it." Back here."
Yeah. She's like, we can get it all in one piece if we do it well. Just like skinning a pig.
If you have enough energy, and bearing in mind you got to carry it round.
Well, I thought we could ditch it after. We don't want the Dragonborn finding it. Actually, we should probably ditch the whole corpse after, to be honest.
Yeah.
Push it down the staircase.
We could put a wing and use it as a floor, and then we can put the other wing and use it as a roof.
Oh, that's a great. Oh, maybe I could.
Yeah, I
take
was
the
literally
wings
just
off,
thinking a
and then
wing
I
over
can
the
see-
top of us.
I mean, I'll take the wings off, and I can see what I can do with the corpse. Maybe I could.
Did I disconnect? I did disconnect. Sake. Oh, great.